Hey, so welcome to topic 16, data validation. So this is a bit of a deviation from what we've discussed up until this point. I thought that this would be something fun and something different to do now that we've covered the formulas, introduction to formulas, the overviews, the sums and averages, and that sort of thing. So data validation is a function that you will use in Excel if you so choose to. There are not a lot of people who know about it, and so count yourself in the lucky few who will or who do know about it. So why would you use this? Let's say in your workplace there are 4 people, and yourself included, who are working on a project, and so you each have your part to do. And so you're going to do your part and you're going to pass it on to the next person so that they can do their part. This happens all the time. All the time. It's a pretty common occurrence in the workplace. So once you've done your part, let's say you were tasked with creating this spreadsheet and setting up the table, and so there are certain parameters that can be entered into the table, and so you know that the SKU consists of numbers 1 to 10. So you don't want anyone to enter 11 or 12 or 13, because when you do your report, it's going to throw off your report because that'll be a wrong number. So you can enter a control so that they can only enter numbers between 1 and 10. So let's take a look at how that would work. So the first thing that you want to do is navigate to cell H11, select H11, H12, and H13. Oops. So from here, let's go up to the ribbon as we've done previously. If you're not on the data tab, go ahead and navigate to it. Once you're in the data tab, go ahead and move over to the group that says Data Tools. Right above that, you'll see a little drop-down box that says Data Validation. And once you select Data Validation, click on the word Data Validation again. Now a pop-up box appears. And so on the first tab, it says Settings, and then you'll see the word Allow. So under Allow, what Allow is asking you for is the criteria. It's saying, what do you want to allow in this box? Do you want a whole number? Do you want a decimal, a list, a date, a time? So let's go ahead and start with a whole number. And so we're saying that the whole number is data between, the minimum is going to be 1, and the maximum is going to be 10. Okay, and so when people are entering, your coworkers are entering data into this field, they can only enter numbers between 1 and 10. If they enter anything other than that, they will get an error message. Okay, so the other thing that you can do, it's not required, but I think it's going to be kind of fun for this exercise. Let's go ahead and type in an error alert. So the error alert is going to say, it's going to be stop. It's going to be the title. So I'm going to go ahead and put stop, and you can put anything that you want in here. So let's go ahead and type a funny message. So you have blown up this worksheet. You will now be reported to the authorities. Okay, some people may not find that funny, but I do. All right, so let's go ahead and click on OK. All right, so how do we use this in practicality in the real world? So I've set up my spreadsheet. Now I give it to my coworker, and I give them specific instructions, and I said, you can only enter data between 1 and 10. Whatever the SKU is, it can only be between 1 and 10. So they're going along. They enter 1, no problem. They enter 5, no problem. And they get to the last field and they enter 15 by accident. Here's the message. You have blown up this worksheet. You will now be reported to Some people may not find that funny, but I just wanted to add a little humor into it because you guys have been working real hard. So let's go ahead and retry that. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the number 4. And there you go. It accepted the number 4. So again, just to reiterate, if the user enters data that doesn't meet the criteria that you established, they'll get an error message. And so that's it for data validation. I hope you enjoyed that.